Mitertite is a new mitering fastening system from Collins Tool Company that makes mitered casings fast, tight, and permanent. The heart of Mitertite is the assembly plate. Mitered casings from 2 to 4 inches wide are clamped to the plate and drilled and screwed from the head casings only. One screw is driven close to the point of each miter and centered on the edge. The drill height is adjusted by rotating the bushing block. For extra thick stock, shims are provided so that 8 different positions are possible. When a joint has been fastened, the assembly plate is slipped to the side and spring hook clamps are applied to keep pressure on the heel and keep the joint from twisting on the screw. The next miter is then joined in the same manner. The assembly can be immediately installed in its opening. When casing heads are visible from a stair or landing, the Mitertite plug cutter is used to produce plugs at a 45-degree angle for a grain pattern that's parallel to the casing. The insertion tool makes it easy to install the plugs. The plugs are then trimmed like regular plugs. The brains of Mitertite is an accessory fence for the slide saw. The Mitertite fence has an adjustability as sensitive as a micrometer. With this fence, an angle can literally be divided into minutes. To use the Mitertite fence, we begin by correcting any error that the slide saw produces when it is locked in its 45-degree detents. An inexpensive dial caliper measures the amount of gap in a 4-square assembly. The Mitertite fence is then calibrated to produce perfect 45-degree cuts. However, to produce tight miters, we don't make the cut at 45 degrees. Minutes are added to the heel of each cut, according to the calibration chart in the owner's manual. The screw makes the joint tight at the tip, and the extra heel causes the legs to splay out toward the bottom. When the legs are sprung parallel to the jambs, the heel of the miter is squeezed tight so that the entire joint is compressed, allowing margin for contraction-expansion cycles. The assembled casing becomes its own permanent spring clamp. With Mitertite and a slide saw, you will have all you need to produce the tightest casing joints possible. If finish carpentry is your business, you need Mitertite. It will put you way ahead of the crowd in production speed and long-lasting quality. You can be one of the first to get a hold of a tool that is destined to change the industry.